was a wild desperado, roping and riding the wind, faster than anyone, to break for the setting sun and ride around the next bend. I thought I'd go out with aces and eights, but she called the bluff on my renegade ways. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. Try to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough vigilante love. Drifted far from the highway, the sand, the ice, and the fire. I was lost in the Badlands when she reached from my hand and untangled my heart from the wire. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. Tried to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough. I thought I was free, but I didn't know till she came for me and released my soul. Vigilante love, vigilante love.
I've got to tour the United Kingdom the last 3 years with David Starr, who's an awesome songwriter and performer. So we've, like this last year, we did 17 days and close to 3,000 miles on the whole island of Great Britain. The audiences in the United Kingdom are, it varies pretty widely from England to Scotland and Wales. They're all culturally pretty different, so the way they express their excitement is different, but they do love folk music and folk adjacent music. So what we do, I play mandolin, David plays guitar, and they really seem to be into the Americana and the country thing over there. So that's fun. And they appreciate that you've come all the way to perform. So they've always been great. So let's see, this is my third year coming to Montana to play. I started with one date at Jimmy's Roadhouse, and that's always been a great place to play. And this year was, I think, the longest tour. I started in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and came up and got to play in the Missoula area, the Bozeman area, and Red Lodge again. But it's just always a pleasure being out here, especially this time of year, and it's a little sad to go home after, I a lot of times wake up by a river and swim in the river, and then I don't know, just go on a hike or something, and then play a show. So it's a blast.
V. It'll feel heavy if you're doing it right. If you're filling it up with love and trust, how could it ever be light? You let me lay this weary head down. I know I'm safe, 'cause I know I'll wake up right where I am right now. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's a million miles of roots under every tree. And when the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Everyone tells me love's gonna tie you up, but if you're already where you wanna be, then you ain't really stuck. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's a million miles of roots under every tree. And when the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Oh, the secret is the right two hearts together can hold each other steady and still be light as a feather. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's a million miles of roots under every tree. And when the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain.
So the first time I played at Jimmy's Roadhouse, Jimmy was still the guy, and he was just incredibly supportive and encouraging and warm. You really got the impression from him that he loved supporting songwriters and giving you a place to play. Now Lori runs the place, and she has carried that on, and it's always a great time playing there. The crowds are good. They listen. They appreciate what you're doing, and so I love playing at Jimmy's. A lot of times I don't sit down to write about a subject or anything in particular. It's just kind of whatever creative vibe is in the air or whatever at the time. And so I like to just kind of wing it when I'm writing. And sometimes I'll save titles and save ideas and kind of map things out a little more mathematically, but I don't really write about anything in particular. It's just kind of whatever I feel at the moment. And creative expression, I really like that part of it, and so I just keep it there.
She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Staring out the window as the towns flew through the darkness and the steam. certain everyone in Mississippi could hear that whistle scream. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. The feeling of passing through while other folks are sleeping, it's like flying, something about the way it starts a heart to healing. Nothing this side of heaven like a Mississippi dawn, when the hell you left behind you don't even know you're gone. And swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can never get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. And swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can never get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. And now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream.